I want to talk about what to do when you feel like there's no movement. And what I mean by that is no movement in your business, in your fitness journey, in your career, where you're going in life, anything progressional, really. Um, I've found myself in this thought process for the past couple of months, really, where I felt like my business wasn't growing. I didn't have enough clients for how long I've been on this business venture for. And I've come to realize that when people get in this thought cycle, they're really just thinking about it in the wrong way, or they've at least got the wrong perspective of what's really going on around them. And we get so caught up and fixated on what might not be going well for us or what we see as not going well. But in actual fact, a lot is going on that you just can't see yet. Now, I'll give you an example of what my business was like in the summer. I would feel like I was putting in all this work, um, showing off the results that my clients were getting, um, putting out content, showing my expertise, showing that I was of authority and I knew exactly what I was doing. I could get people these transformations, and nothing was really, it felt like there was no movement. It wasn't until a month after where people were pretty much inquiring every single day, and I was getting more and more clients, and the client base was just building and building and building. And it made me realize that in that moment where things were going so well and building, it was just because I was focused on being the person who I wanted to become, who already had the things that I wanted, and ticking the boxes no matter what, even on the days that I didn't feel like it. It was the work that I put in a month before when I was in that kind of mindset of, oh, nothing's working, nothing's moving, that got me the results the month afterwards. You see, when you feel like there's no movement, that is when things are happening the absolute most. You got to kind of like zoom out a bit and realize that action takes away all doubt. You're never going to think your way to success to an extent. You've got to have like a positive mindset. But you're never going to think your way out of a situation where you feel like there's no movement. The only way to get through that and progress is by taking action. Now, I don't mean taking action out of desperation. Oh, there's no movement. I need to do this. You need to take action, inspired action. This is what I've done recently. I've wrote two lists. I wrote a list of the characteristics, the fears, the things that I'm doing right now where I'm feeling in a bit of a low state and where I feel like things aren't moving. And on the other list, I've wrote down all the characteristics, the actions, the daily things that my ideal self would be doing, acting, and experiencing on a day to day basis. Now, when you have those two lists in front of you, it's very clear to see why you aren't getting the results that you want by how you're acting right now. This list here needs to be done in complete honesty. And then it's clear to see the things that you need to improve on and what you should be doing to actually get where you want to be. And all it is an identity shift. It's just acting like the person that you want to become and has the things that you want, do you really think that if you were in the position that you wanted, do you really think that that person would be worried about no movement? No. He'd be focusing on the things that are going well. He'd be stacking those small wins. I'll bring the fitness journey in, for example. Maybe you're not seeing movement on the scale. Now, as you know, the number on the scale isn't everything. You can still be losing body fat, but the number might not move because of daily fluctuations. Don't be so focused on the things that you see are not going well or not happening exactly to your thought process and timeline. All you've got to do is focus on ticking the boxes and showing up as the person that you want to be, and everything else will fall into place. That is my unfiltered video for today. If you do like this type of content and it is helpful, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I am going to be aiming to upload at least twice per week these types of videos, and obviously the fitness content as well. Leave a like and a comment down below of what you thought, and I will speak to you next time.